Even during pregnancy, she felt the baby inside her was no ordinary child. 10 months later, she gave birth to a little golden retriever. To hide the secret that her son was a dog, she never let him leave the house. But on her son's 18th birthday, someone showed up at their door accusing him of rape. Liu Wanqing, your son violated my daughter. You better give me answers today. I will not let this slide, not even over my dead body. You got some nerve showing your face here. Tell your son to get out here right now. Your son assaulted my daughter. 3 days ago, neighbor Zhang and her daughter were helping me move. Now what the hell is this? This little punk just throws stuff everywhere, doesn't he? Kids these days, I swear, they never give you a moment's peace. By the way, how old is your son now? My son? Let me think. He should be turning 18 this year. 18? No way, what a coincidence. My daughter Duoduo just turned 18 this year too. Small world. Ms. Zhang, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I can promise you, my son would never do something like this. You still got the nerve to smile? Liu, my Duoduo just turned 18, and your son Liu Keeley already ruined her. Either your son apologizes to my daughter today and pays 2 million in emotional damages, or I'll make sure he goes to prison and never gets out. My son, you've definitely got the wrong person. My son did not assault Zhang Duoduo. He couldn't have. Couldn't have? Open your eyes and look at the bruises all over Duoduo, black and blue everywhere. Your son did this. Duoduo is only 18 years old. Keeley did all of this to me. He threatened me, said if I didn't undress, he'd choke me to death. I was so scared. Impossible. Yeah, Keeley's got a temper, but he would never do something like this. You've got the wrong guy. My son is not capable of this. Shameless. Your son did something this disgusting and you're still defending him? Look at this woman, dripping in jewelry. You can just tell she's no good. Like mother, like son, that poor girl, so young and she has to go through something like this. Her whole life is ruined. Auntie Liu, Keeley clearly did this. Why won't you admit it? I'm only 18, what am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to go on? Hey, you're a parent too. How can you be this cold-hearted? If your daughter were the victim, could you still stand there like nothing happened? Good thing I'm a lawyer, I deal in logic. Before you start throwing mud at my son, how about you actually investigate? Based on how my son operates, there's no way he could have done something this absurd. This woman is hopeless. If the mom's this shameless, of course the kid turned out rotten. Exactly. She'd throw her own conscience out the window just to cover for her son. Duoduo, don't be scared. Tell everyone right here, how did Liu Keeley hurt you? This isn't the old days. Everyone here will stand up for you. Last night after tutoring, I ran into Keel at the building entrance. He told me he liked me. I ignored him. He grabbed me from behind. He was so strong, I couldn't break free no matter what I did. He dragged me up to the rooftop and pinned me down. He told me if I didn't take my clothes off, he'd choke me to death. My neck hurt so bad. I was terrified. I was crying. I screamed for help. Please, somebody help me. What kind of monster does something like that? Liu Keeley is an animal. No, he's worse than an animal. If my son could actually hurt someone, then pigs can fly and rivers can flow backwards. Zhang Duoduo, you think lying is some kind of game? Lying? Who in their right mind would lie about something like this? Why are you being so cruel to me? Look at my injuries. Look at what your son did to me. Enough. Liu Wanqing, you have zero evidence and you're calling my daughter a liar? It's because of mothers like you that sons turn out like this. I see what's going on here. You came today with one goal, to pin this on my son no matter what. Am I right? Get this straight. Your son made the first move. If he didn't do anything, why would we ever put the blame on him? If you'd ever actually seen my son, you wouldn't be saying this. Think about it. On the day we moved in, Zhang and her daughter only ever saw me. And that's exactly why they felt safe pointing the finger at my son. What, is your son some kind of prize? Why would my daughter risk her own reputation just to frame him? I really did see Kale. When I was heading to tutoring, I saw him coming out of the apartment. We walked out of the complex together. He told me his name was Liu Keeley, the new neighbor. Don't think you can muddy the waters here and get your son off the hook. Duoduo saw your son. She even knows his name. There's no wriggling out of this. You're only this bold because the building entrance and the rooftop are both in the security camera blind spots. That's why you think you can just make stuff up, huh? Weren't you just saying there's not enough evidence to convict? Well, open your eyes. The evidence is right in front of you. What's your excuse now? What I have here is proof, taken directly from my daughter Duoduo's body. It confirms the presence of Liu Keeley's bodily fluids. This report shows that DNA highly consistent with Liu Keeley was found on my daughter's clothing and relevant areas of her body. The evidence speaks for itself. What do you have to say now? Unbelievable. You really went this far just to frame my son? You even fabricated evidence? Fabricated? Liu Wanqing, this report was issued by the city hospital with an official seal. It's legally binding. You really think you can just call it fake? If I didn't know my son so well, I might have actually fallen for this. The report is fake. You won't accept my testimony. You won't accept the DNA report. How shameless can you get? Do you want me to die before you're satisfied? Duoduo! Don't hold me back. My reputation is gone. I don't want to live anymore. If dying is what it takes to get justice, then I've got nothing left to live for. Duoduo, don't do anything stupid! Your dad left early. If something happens to you, how is your mom supposed to go on? Liu Wanqing, if you don't make your son confess today, I will die right here in front of you. And even as a ghost, I will never leave you or your son alone. I'll say it again. My son did not do this. I know my own child. Let me be clear. My son Liu Keeley is not a normal person. Not a normal person? That's hilarious. So, what is he then? Does he have Down syndrome? Is he a certified psychiatric patient? Like licensed and everything? None of that. Think what you want. But my son, mentally and physically, is simply incapable of doing what you're accusing him of. Why are you still making excuses? He was so aggressive last night. How is that not capable? I don't have hard evidence for that. But I have something else to prove it. What proof? My proof is my son himself. I'm calling him right now. He'll come here and prove it in person. Then get your son out here to confess and face Duo directly. Let's see him try to deny it. Mom, bring my son over here. Before my son gets here, I want to ask you two one last time. Are you absolutely certain it was my son who assaulted Zhang Duo, and you're demanding 2 million in emotional damages? 2 million, not a cent less. Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. My son is here. How is this possible?